The reality of post-Roe America is not just living with the Dobbs decision, which overturned the right to an abortion in America. It's not just living with all of the states that have banned abortion within their own jurisdictions. It is a new reality, one in which the court that overturned Roe is still in power, one in which the anti-abortion forces that for so long have worked to destroy Roe are not finished and will not stop until abortion is banned everywhere for everyone. Part of this new reality is a growing effort among anti-abortion lawmakers to push abortion bans beyond their own state lines. Texas Republican Attorney General Ken Paxton last week filed a lawsuit against a New York doctor for providing abortion medication to a 20-year-old patient in Texas. According to the civil suit, the woman who received the pills was hospitalized after experiencing complications. The suit marks one of the nation's first challenges to shield laws passed in blue states after the Supreme Court overturned the right to an abortion in Dobbs. Shield laws offer legal protections for health care providers in blue states who prescribe abortion pills or perform abortions to patients living in states where the procedure is banned. At least 8 states have shield laws in place now. David Cohen, a law professor who helped craft New York's shield law, tells NPR that the lawsuit is unlikely to succeed since New York courts probably won't cooperate with Texas. But there's a real concern that the case could ultimately wind up in federal court, where the outcome would be much harder to predict. Following the Dobbs ruling, the use of medication abortion has significantly increased, and today, most abortions involve pills. Advocates warn that lawsuits such as this one could have a chilling effect on telehealth at a time when an increasing number of pregnant women are already being harmed by abortion bans. In Texas alone, ProPublica has reported that at least 3 women have died after being denied or having access delayed to abortion care. While conservatives insist that Dobbs was simply about returning abortion to the states for their own decisions, their recent tactics point to a broader strategy of trying to effectively ban abortion nationwide. If not overtly through executive action that could revive the long-dormant Comstock Act or through new congressional legislation, then little by little with state laws and lawsuits like this one, which over time could amount to a de facto national ban. Another case out of Idaho also provides a window into the strategy of pushing state abortion bans beyond state borders. There, the nation's first-of-its-kind abortion trafficking law went into effect following a ruling by the Ninth Circuit last week. The Idaho law makes it a crime to harbor or transport a pregnant minor across state lines to obtain an abortion, even if the procedure occurs in a state where abortion is legal. In its original form, the law also criminalized any adult providing counseling on reproductive health options to a pregnant minor. Lourdes Matsumoto, who works with victims of sexual violence, along with 2 advocacy groups, challenged the law on First Amendment grounds. They argued that the law prevented physicians and other professionals from offering counseling services to minors seeking abortions. The Ninth Circuit ruled that Idaho could enforce the travel ban, but it struck down the law's counseling ban, holding that, quote, encouragement, counseling, and emotional support are plainly protected speech under Supreme Court precedent, including when offered in the difficult context of deciding whether to have an abortion. At least 4 other states have introduced bills to ban interstate abortion travel, and experts warn that Idaho's law could serve as a blueprint for more. The constitutionality of these laws remains unclear, since the Constitution protects the right to interstate travel, and the Ninth Circuit did not expressly address this aspect because the plaintiff's challenge was only on First Amendment grounds. And while the Supreme Court historically has upheld the right to travel, in the post-Roe era and with the incoming Trump administration, it remains unclear whether courts will continue to recognize a woman's fundamental right to travel in this context. But the part of the ruling that upheld the right to counseling was hailed as a victory by abortion rights advocates. Wendy Hypt, an attorney for the plaintiffs, called it the first federal abortion case to recognize the right to freely discuss abortion. She says, quote, Idahoans should be concerned and upset about what the legislators are doing and what the law still does, absolutely. But they should be so relieved that they can still talk about and support abortion. Others warn that the ruling will pave the way for more restrictions on interstate travel. Writer Jessica Valenti warns that it's only a matter of time before such travel bans are extended to all women, not just pregnant minors. As she says, young people are the canaries in the coal mine. What happens to them today comes for us all tomorrow.